So that's me picking the Giants to win.
Anyway, we are live.
I'm alive.
Yeah. Okay, all the cameras are getting Anyway, we are back with episode 4 of the week. You're gonna do it in a minute.
Okay, now.
We got Go eat your cheeseburger, Mac.
Go eat cheeseburger. Macaroni.
We got Tim trying to get on camera here, but yes, we are back for episode 4. We got all of us here together.
Yeah,
JP, myself, we got Tim, and we got Rayshawn. How's everybody doing this week?
I've been down this week, honestly.
I'm here.
Ugh. Getting there.
Eventually, you'll show up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim, I don't know why you. I
Yeah,
don't know,
no worries.
Tim. I love you, but I don't know why you turn on your camera. It never fucking works.
Okay, then I'll go away.
I'm not.
He's using the Connect.
Go ahead.
I think it's time you got a new laptop, dude. But we got a lot to talk about this week.
Now my camera's not working.
Somebody leave.
He's like, fuck this shit.
Right, go ahead.
A very serious matter of what happened to Tua in Monday's game.
That's good.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the top news story. He very scarily had neurological incident on the field after taking a sack.
So it's happened to me before. Everybody's saying that he got into a seizure. He got concussed. Okay? And when you hit your head, it's a neurological, all it is, well, it's not all it is. What it is the other thing, is a neurological response that it looks like you're seizing. I mean, you are seizing, but it's a neurological response. It's not so much him going into grand mal seizure. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
With the term seizure, that everybody thinks the violent foaming of the mouth and the shaking and all that stuff. That's not what happened to Tua. His nerves froze. He froze, which is a neurological. It's happened to me before when I've gotten concussed.
Mm-hmm.
My huge thing, and I'm trying to talk this out until Tim gets back, and then I'd like to get a response from each of you. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to let everybody else speak because I talk way too much as it is. Go ahead.
You push over there, baby. There you go. It was very scary to see the replay of it because I didn't catch the game itself. Because
Yeah.
I did. I seen it happen.
I didn't see the sack itself because I'm watching Red Zone, so you know how they be flicking things.
Yep.
And then I think I was doing something else.
The thing with Red Zone is that unless it's the only game going,
They don't show
only
much.
show the Red Zone and the big plays.
Right.
They don't show. I like Red Zone because
you get a bit of every game.
you get a bit of every game.
Except for the Eagle games.
Red Zone. Now imagine if there's a bunch of games that are fucking nothing, and nobody's getting in the fucking Red Zone. Red Zone, the guy is doing a lot of fucking talking. So
Yeah.
I'm waiting for one of those games.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, we've seen a few of those this year. But the thing with Tua, I think that we had the game on.
Yeah, it was Monday. You were flipping.
Yeah, I was watching the game.
Oh, so this was a Monday game. So I
Yes.
saw it. I saw it.
So when he got hit, and before anybody loses their fucking shit about the player that fucking did it,
Oh, sorry, it wasn't Monday. It was Thursday.
whatever. Either way. Don't blame the guy that sacked him. It's football, man.
It's football, yeah.
This is why they wear helmets. And sometimes helmets don't fix everything. They've done so much technology with helmets. You're never, the human body, even you can work out and bench press 785 pounds and leg press 1,000,000 pounds. Your body is still a frail frame.
Yeah.
The body.
There's only so much damage we could take.
I'm not a doctor or anything. The body responds differently for everybody. And it just so happened he hit it just right, and it caused him to have a concussion.
No.
You can hit your head 30 times and not get a concussion. It just takes that one time for your. And explain, and I'm thinking I'm explaining. I wish I had a doctor here. A concussion is the moving of the brain, the bruising of the brain. It hits your skull,
It varies.
Yeah.
There's grades of concussions. You can hit your head as hard as possible and fracture your skull, but you might not get a concussion. You may very likely hit your head and get a concussion.
Yeah.
It happens. The body is very it's a frail frame. The human body is very frail. The slightest of things can cause that. I can get up and roll my ankle. Happens to me all the fucking time. So, but the thing that I want to fucking say about this injury is what's being said. Now, my question is, and this is, I'm just asking this, I'm not saying you're wrong. This is an actual question. There is an investigation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's saying that Tua shouldn't have played. He's not, he must have passed the protocols to play, or else they wouldn't let him play, correct?
Was he already injured? Why are people saying that? Was
Okay,
he
so
already
here's the
injured?
thing. He did hit his head the week before. They put him through the tests, and apparently he passed. Correct? Am I? This is
Yeah.
my assumption.
He passed the field exam.
Okay, so what's the problem? Why are people saying that the doctor should? I don't feel the doctor should have been fired. How is it his fault that he hit his head again? You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not saying that the doctor was right or wrong, but let's not assume that the doctor is right or wrong before we get all the facts.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So
I feel that
all these people saying that Tua shouldn't have played, shut the fuck up. You don't know. You weren't there.
I
Let,
feel that if
let the people, the only people that know the right answer are the doctor and Tua.
mhm.
There shouldn't have even been an investigation. Ask Tua. Ask the doctor. If there's two conflicting stories, then do an investigation. Don't do an investigation just to see. The NFL Players Association, for some of the good things that they do, this is one of the bad things. They worry more about the players, which they should. And I
Yeah.
don't take that away from them. The problem that I have is they get too handsy
Mhm.
with it. That's me personally. That's all I wanted to say on the whole
I
thing.
feel
Everybody
I
else.
feel that if Tua really was hurt or injured and the doctor said you can't play, oh, and if Tua told the doctor just tell him I could play, then that'll be on him. If Tua was really injured and he went out on the field, it will be on him. So I don't think he was in, I think he passed the test to go in that field that
He would
day.
have had to have. He would have had to have to play.
Right, right.
Now,
Russell, who's out? Dak Prescott is out with a finger injury or something like that.
broken
He
finger.
broke his finger.
Can't
That's
grip the football.
because it was his thumb, I think it was, that was broken.
Yeah.
I thought it was his finger.
It
Either
was
way, he can't grip
something
a
on his
football.
hand.
Can't throw it.
Yeah.
And he's a $40 million football player. Why would you risk that?
It's
Right.
part of
It
it.
just takes me back to last year when we had that incident with Patrick Mahomes. He got hit just the right way and was knocked out. He was out the rest of the game,
Mm.
or most of that game anyway.
The rest.
The rest of it.
Yeah.
Injuries happen on the field.
Yep.
Absolutely.
We're always going to see an injury happening on the field. Does not matter what team it is. Does not matter how much that player is getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
Someone got carried out week 1.
Yeah,
I forgot what team was it Cardinals, I think? 49ers.
torn ACL.
There's a lot of injuries happen. Like Heather said,
Yeah.
injuries happen. This one, everybody's all up in arms because he got hurt. He hit his head the week before, and now everybody's assuming that they didn't do the proper protocols.
Well, here then let's answer that question. What is the
I don't
the
know
concussion protocol for the NFL?
We would have to ask what we have to ask.
You don't know.
From what I understand, It's you have to pass the UNC, the unaffiliated neuroconsultant who's on the field has to clear you to go back in game. If he doesn't clear you, you got to get cleared by team doctor, and a lot of players want to also get cleared by their own doctors also. There's always been an argument between the players and the league on which doctors are going to clear you, because the argument is because some of the players don't trust the team doctors. They think that they're putting the teams. They think they're putting the team's need before the players' needs.
Fuck the players. Fuck the players.
I just
Team doctor for a fucking reason. If they don't trust it, then use your fucking millions that you fucking make and bring your own fucking doctor on.
Okay, now.
I'm just saying. These players sit here. Look, the players sit there bitch, piss, and moan about fucking everything. They bitch,
they want.
Whenever there's fucking goddamn arguments among the fucking players and the owners, it's billionaires fighting with millionaires. I'm pretty fucking sure that a player can afford to pay a fucking doctor.
And you saw it, and one of the most premier examples of that was at the end of Tom Brady's time with the Patriots. He brought in Alex Guerrero because he wanted Alex Guerrero as his doctor, so to speak.
But Tom Brady brought him in.
Yes.
Yes, but he wasn't the team doctor.
That's my point. These players saying they don't trust the team doctors.
Bring your doctor in.
I see a lot of players who can't afford to feed my fucking family.
Oh, don't give me that word. Yeah. Don't get me going.
These football players that sit there and say, I can't feed my family. Stop buying fucking Jordans every time they fucking come out.
This is the problem with the NFL Players Association that I have. So they say provide us a doctor. The NFL, the owner does. Provides them and pays a doctor to come, which again is part of the CBA. I am sure it is part of the CBA.
Is. Yeah, that is.
So what is the fucking problem? If they don't like the fucking doctor, then the owner or the team should say, okay, if you don't trust our team doctor, you need to pay for your own fucking doctor.
Yep.
Is the NFL doing that? If they're not, they should be.
They let Brady do it, so I don't see why they wouldn't let anybody else do it.
And that my point is what I.
And Tom Brady's going through a divorce now. That's another. Who cares?
But again, my
What?
point is.
Well, that's
Sean, I'll let you go here in a second. I'll let you go here in a second. Tim, I'll let you go here in a second. But my point is,
cool.
again, the question needs to be asked. Why are people complaining about this when the investigation is not done? We haven't heard fucking one word iota about it. So what? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
People want to. I don't care personally. It's sad that Tua got hurt, but I see injuries all the fucking time. The next thing you're gonna. Why did he play? He had a leg injury. Why did he play? He had a fucking headache. Shut the fuck up.
Now,
The fans are part of the fucking problem here.
Oh, fans have always been part of the problem.
The fans are part of the problem here. They cry because their favorite player got hurt. I've seen Aaron Rodgers break his collarbone twice. Well, did it hurt for the rest of the year because we couldn't see him play and it hurt the team? Absolutely. But I'm not going to fucking blame the fucking team for that. That's not
the team boat.
The body is a frail thing. You can't avoid injuries. They happen.
I saw in 08 with Brady tearing his ACL.
Yeah.
Poor baby.
It's another example. Now, I will say this. With concussions, when you have one, you're more susceptible to
others. Yeah.
I've had 6 of them. I know.
That explains quite a bit.
If you've seen me sometimes, I sometimes forget what I'm saying. It's because I've had so many concussions.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Fuck you, Tim. Go ahead, Reisha. Go ahead, Reisha.
I was waiting for him to catch it. I was waiting for him to catch it.
Go ahead, Reisha.
I mean, I don't know what to say anymore. I mean, like, we should just, I mean, everybody, the fans, should just wait for the investigation to be over at the end of the day. That's
Because-
it. It's honestly nothing really to talk about.
At the end of the day, the fans are up in arms about it but he had a concussion. Aren't they supposed to sit out at least a game before they get back
No.
in?
No,
Is
that's
that-
not
that's what I was
So,
asking
now,
for as far as
well,
protocols.
okay, so if they end up with a concussion, they are done for the day.
Yes.
Then they have to go through a concussion protocol. And they go through that protocol all week. And this is my understanding. They go through this protocol all week and they test them. And if they pass, they're cleared to play. Now, do they need to be a little more intensive? Let's give this guy. I mean, look, here's the thing. Here's the funny thing. I know you're not supposed to fly after you hit your head.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Guess where Tua was? He was on a fucking plane back to La La Land in fucking Miami.
Yep.
That's true.
So why are we crying about fucking Tua if you're not supposed? So Tua's not completely cleared, free and clear. This is why I'm thinking Tua fucking lied. Somehow shook the system to play if he had a concussion. But he didn't look like he was playing like he had a concussion, if that makes sense.
When the tests were going on, if he was right at that edge, he could have gamed the system, so to speak,
Yes.
to be able to clear himself.
I think
Part of it is,
so if he barely passed, if you fail one thing, you're not playing.
nope, you're not. That's how it goes. Yeah.
Well, apparently that's not what happened, and that's why people are all up in arms because they don't know the whole fucking story.
Well, yeah, but
I don't know the whole story. That's why I'm not saying that one is right and one is wrong.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, so if you understand, I'm just telling people wait for the outcome. And Cody, Tua hit his head. I know what happened. I watched the game. The problem is you cannot fucking blame the player. You cannot fucking blame the doctor. Ultimately, I'm going to say this. I'm going to blame Tua. Why? He knows his body. If he knew he was concussed, he should have said, "No, I can't play. I'm not feeling right. I'm not feeling good."
Right. I think I said
See,
that
this is
earlier.
where I have an issue. But go ahead, Rachel. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. No,
I'm done. I'm just saying this is where I have an issue. Go ahead.
I was saying that yeah, if he wasn't fit to play, like he should have just said no. Like I don't want to play. Let's throw in QB2, you know? But I'm Tua, I gotta play. I mean, maybe he lied.
I think he did that because he remembers breaking his leg in college and missing out almost 2 years.
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
Because I don't want to miss out on that much again. So, and I don't want to miss my paycheck either because them Jordans come out pretty often.
And the NFL players.
So he ultimately doesn't miss out on a paycheck. He gets guaranteed money, and all of his contract is guaranteed, so he wasn't going to lose any money.
Okay, I wasn't sure if his contract was fully guaranteed. Some players are not fully guaranteed.
Let you know. Go ahead, continue to talk.
And with that being said, that game was put onto a loss to the Bengals at 27-15 at the final with that game and him being out because of foolish decisions on either doctors or the player. Investigation will tell us at the end.
Right.
Yep.
But again, we have to wait for the investigation. We know for sure right now that the Players Association has fired the UNC.
Yes.
And if it was
unjustifiably so, the Players Association is open for a lawsuit.
Why did they fire them without completing the investigation?
Because that's the first person you always go to. That's the scapegoat.
Okay, so I just found it. according to Spotrac, he signed, and this is a site that I looked up for salaries and stuff.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the site. Yeah.
His contract was 4 years at $30,275,438. You had a $19,578,500 signing bonus with an average salary of $7,568,860. Total guaranteed is every single penny of his initial contract.
Yeah.
So he's not losing any fucking money.
Yeah. It's the quarterbacks and your premier players that.
No,
Yeah,
it's everybody in the first round. Most first round players now, it's all guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's all
Yes,
guaranteed.
most first round draft picks are fully guaranteed contracts.
Mm-hmm.
But not all players get fully guaranteed contracts, though.
Right.
No, I'm not saying that. Whenever they sign a contract, they get guaranteed monies, and that guaranteed monies that they get, they can't lose.
Yeah, definition of guaranteed.
That monies that they miss games for, that is then prorated.
Yep.
Are you laughing?
Did you miss what Tim said?
What did you say, Tim?
That's the definition of guaranteed. They are gonna get that no matter what.
Well, I was trying to. I'm speaking in layman's terms to our audience, you dickhead.
I think they know the definition of guaranteed also.
I didn't know it's a
From tonight.
Not necessarily, because they can be guaranteed that money, but if they retire, they can be sued for that fucking money.
It's not
they can be sued for that money.
Yeah.
It happened to Barry Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I know myself and JP will do our best to keep up with the investigation when we can.
I won't.
Yep.
As well as the other panelists. So, as we get more news about it and we finally get to next week, we will let you know what our findings.
But I want to talk about the game real quick. I did kind of watch it, and the score is a little skewed because it was 21-15 when the Bengals scored that touchdown. So that score is a little skewed. The Bengals did not play that well, even with Tua being out. So my question is, how good are the Bengals?
How good is I knew it.
That's going to be the shirt for next year.
It
so
is.
Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, we're gonna come up with some more merch. I will come up with some more merch for that.
How good is?
And you just have all the NFL teams.
Yeah, you have all 32 teams listed on the bag.
It's gonna be, but it's gonna be how good the Packers world champs. How good is every other team on the back?
Oh wow, nah.
It's gonna be Ravens, not Packers, but.
Oh, okay, yeah, right. They're playing really well right now. Okay, next game.
Next game we got is Vikings at the Saints, and that final score was 28-25.
So again,
wait a minute.
I asked.
I thought the Vikings played the Lions.
No.
Where
the fuck have you been? Back in the future? That was last week. We talked about that last week. This is Sunday morning. This game took place in London. Remember?
Oh yeah, I've been doing that all week.
This is what happens when you're more worried about guaranteed money.
No, well, I
worried about Tua's injury.
So, how good are the Vikings? Because the Saints aren't that good. They were missing James Winston,
Alvin Kamara,
Michael Thomas.
They missed their core.
That's their big three.
Yeah. That's the one those are the three they always target in rotation, pretty much.
Those are the
I'm not
money
saying
making
the
players.
Vikings are bad, but they were losing this game late.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got up and watched, or did I run? No, I ran to Mom's.
Yes, you did.
But I did catch some of the game and listen to it. The Vikings, this is why I said the Packers game was an anomaly.
Have another one.
An anomaly.
I'm having fun tonight.
Yeah. And next game, we got Seahawks at the Lions. This was a close one, 48-45.
Like
This
I
was
said,
this
every
was a
week
good
the
game.
Lions. I mean, the Seahawks suck. Okay,
How good are the
they're
Seahawks?
not bad, but they aren't good. The Lions aren't bad, but they're not good. Just shows by the score, 48-45. But the Lions, I will say this: they don't quit.
No, they
I
don't.
don't
But the coach
I
is an
don't think
idiot
the
at
Lions
times.
are bad, at least not this season. I don't think they bad.
No, they're bad.
No, I really don't think so. I'm not
Rayshawn, they're
saying they're
one
going to
and
win the
three. They,
division or all
they're
that, but I don't
so
think.
they're when the Falcons and the Lions play, it's going to be a really good game because I might actually watch that game because I'll be on the edge of my seat on who's going to fuck up. Now watch it end up in a tie because neither team knows how to finish a fucking game. But
It doesn't help that Dan Campbell screwed his team on multiple times.
this is Dan Campbell. He's got to learn. Now, how did he screw his team up this time?
He went for on fourth down when they basically had a chance to salt the game away with a field
We'll talk
goal.
about that. We'll talk about that when yeah.
Yeah,
We'll talk about it. Go ahead.
yeah. They had a chance to salt the game away with a field goal, and he's like, "No, we're gonna go for it." And
Why you did the Vince McMahon voice?
That happened two
Yeah.
times this last weekend.
We'll get there when we get there. Now, just cool your fucking jets. My God.
yeah,
I just
I
can't
never
wait
had
till we get
basketball back.
there. Go ahead. No, I hear you. If that's what happened, should be fired. That's a mistake you don't make.
I
Right.
agree. I'll be back in a minute.
Can't the quarterback make an audible where if the coach is saying something in his ear, and the quarterback be like, "No, we changing the play."
They can
I
if they're
dare.
trusted.
Go ahead.
They can do the audible if they're trusted.
I'm gonna say this. I dare a quarterback to audible when a coach says, "No, we will run this play." How much you want to bet he gets benched?
I mean, that's
Depends on the
not
coach.
fair.
Why is it not fair?
I mean,
I
just
hear
because
you. No, Rayshawn, I do hear you. That player deserves a ton of credit for paying attention to what's going on. But I dare a player not named Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady to do that. That's all I'm saying. I hear you. I agree with you 100% if that's what happened.
right.
But I'm not. If Jared Goff, I'm not going to say, yeah, go ahead and audible, motherfucker, and see what happens. He'll be benched.
He's like a seasoned quarterback, though, right?
The seasoned quarterback don't mean shit. If you don't know the plays or you can't read the field and read the defense as well as your offense.
Well, okay, so we're looking at, he's talking about the big picture. If there was a way for Jared Goff to say, we're going to run the clock out, we could run the clock out, coach, and kick a field goal. And the coach says, no, we're going to run a play, and then you go out and audible, Jared Goff is getting benched. If it's Aaron Rodgers doing that, Matt LaFleur would probably like, oh, you're right. My bad, big dog. I'm just saying, if you're not Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady or Russell Wilson for that matter, you're benched. It sucks to say that.
Right.
That's the thing. Dan Campbell's got to pay attention to what he has to. This is why hiring an offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator isn't always the greatest thing in the world. Because they're only focused on one aspect of the game all the time, which is the problem with Mike McCarthy, which is the problem with Rex Ryan.
There you go.
I can't say that about John Harbaugh, but we'll get there. Who else? Mike McCarthy.
Mm-hmm. Did you say Patricia?
Matt Patricia. Who is now the offensive coordinator in New England. He was a defensive coordinator. That tells you a whole fucking lot. He needs to learn all aspects of the game, not just one. This is why Bill Belichick is one of the best coaches in the league. And why New England is always a threat to win games. That's all I'm saying. It sucks for me to say that, and I'm not being a Aaron Rodgers lover, because I would pay attention to what's going on, all aspects of the game, not just one. That's how I look at it.
All right, next game we got Jets at the Steelers, and dear God,
how good are the Jets?
How good are the fucking Steelers?
How good are the Steelers?
How good are the Steelers?
The Jets
Steelers
won
not
this
good.
game on pure fucking luck.
Did they?
Yes.
I wasn't home when this game took place, so.
No, they won on skill.
Go ahead.
He said it was skill.
It was skill that they won.
If it was Flacco as the quarterback for this game on the Jets side, I would have agreed with you, but it wasn't.
There was questions on how good is Zach Wilson really. And that's not even me saying that. I don't think, like I said, I don't think this kid was worth the second pick. He's got the weapons around him now, and he should be better. That's all I'm saying. This was his first game back.
Mm-hmm.
But again, that's all I'm saying.
He's not ready, I don't think.
I mean, he might not be ready, but he got momentum.
Momentum based on luck.
Momentum based, and that's.
Knows.
If you say so, they're fucking troll. I'm just kidding.
Okay, that game ended 24-20. Yeah. The Steelers are floundering.
Yeah. Which says a lot about the AFC North. But go ahead.
Yes. Our next game.
That's messed up.
Our next game is Bears at the Giants, and that game ended at 20-12.
So the Giants? How good are they?
How good is Saquon? Did you see that play he did?
So he is really good. And I've said this when healthy. Saquon Barkley is probably the best running back in the NFL.
I was looking at it. I was like, yo, that was a beautiful play.
If Pittsburgh desperately needs something, they need a new coach. I like Mike Tomlin, but he needs to go.
He won't.
No, Mike Tomlin's there for life, I think.
That's the black guy, right?
Yeah, he's the black coach.
I can't say. Part of it is he fulfills the league's Rooney Rule needs also.
Fuck that shit.
I'm
you know
just
what?
telling you.
You don't have to have No, that's not what the Rooney Rule is.
They only have to interview.
Interview is the Rooney Rule.
Yeah,
you don't need a fucking head coach. Not every head coach needs to. Not one or two head coaches need to be African American.
No, but it helps the league look good.
I don't give a shit. So here's the thing. Listen, I hate going off on this tangent. This Rooney Rule, and we talked about it last year. This Rooney Rule is the dumbest fuck. It is a form of racism.
Yeah, it is.
Players themselves and teams themselves feel the same way.
This Todd Bowles, when Todd Bowles got fired, and then the Giants' job opened up, and then he didn't get it. I wasn't hired because I was black. Okay, whatever, dude. I don't fucking care. You're not the fucking guy for the fucking job. Can you fucking accept that?
Mm-hmm.
That's that fucking simple. I want the best coach at that position, in the head coaching position that I can possibly get. And if Urban Meyer is that guy, I'm hiring Urban Meyer. I'm just saying. Now, it's on the owner and the general manager to say, Urban, you will not party with 18-year-old girls. You will get on that fucking plane and you will fly the fuck home. I don't give a fuck. You will coach this team, and I will supervise you as the general manager of said team because I hired you.
Even if it is a shot time.
Well, we know what's going on there.
And I know I did that reaction.
They're having the same fucking issues that they had with fucking Urban Meyer last year. Kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's my wrestling rant for tonight. So, but the whole Rooney Rule thing, just let it die. Let it die. It's not even a thing.
The Rooney Rule was put in for the NFL to
No.
save face. That's the only reason why it's there.
But it's what people are
talking about the
missing.
equal
What people are
opportunity thing?
missing, and I agree with you, is it's a form of racism. You want to talk to me about racism, and I'm not saying you guys, but everybody, I've been called a racist because I think Todd Bowles was wrong. He just wasn't the man for the job, and he can't accept it.
You mean Brian Flores?
Whoever the fucking guy was.
Todd Bowles is now coaching in Tampa.
Oh, he's the head coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's doing a great job, by the way.
Yeah.
So, please enlighten me. Where am I a racist when I say that he wasn't the best guy for the job?
Because you're a white person who said it.
Oh, that's why.
Bingo.
You know
If
what?
that's the case, then
The only
black
people
person
that are
saying
allowed
is
to
racist.
talk about black coaches are black people and black shows. How about that? Isn't that a form of segregation?
They want to bring it back, apparently.
Point taken. Moving on.
It is.
Next game, we have Titans at the Colts, with Titans winning at 24-17.
I'm going to tell you right now. The AFC North and the AFC South are fighting for the worst division in football.
That takes work.
I honestly didn't think the Titans were going to win.
I didn't at first because I actually picked the Colts, but then I was 14-0. I'm like, yep. But then the Titans held on because the Colts came back. I changed 3 picks before the end of the first quarter, and those 3 picks, the Jaguars were up 14-0. The Ravens were beating the fucking Bills 20-7.
Yeah,
something like that.
And the Titans were beating the Colts 14-0. I'm like 14-3, and I'm like, yeah, I'm changing my pick. I ain't fucking saying. And then Rayshawn followed me.
Right out.
But
it was strategy. It
no,
worked.
it's not. You just whatever. We both had the same pick, though. You didn't really pick up. The only games that you picked up on me were the ones that we talked about before we started the show.
Right.
So you didn't gain anything.
Okay.
You actually lost. But anyway, go ahead, Heather. I know you wanted to say something. No. Okay. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Titans, the AFC South and the AFC North are fighting for worst division in the league. Derrick Henry can look good all he wants, but the AFC South is absolute garbage.
Yep.
You can't tell me any different. Who's the best team in that division?
AFC South?
The Jacksonville Jaguars, who won 2 games last year, and probably may only win 6 games this year.
They doubled their win total from last year already.
The Jaguars may very well win the AFC South this year.
Damn.
That's how bad the AFC South. Yeah. You can have a great player because
who else is on it? The Texans.
I mean, the Jaguars have good players.
Colts, Jags, Texans.
Colts, Jags, Texans, Titans.
Damn. That's a disgusting division.
The AFC South last year had 2 of the.
No, they had 1.
They had. How many teams did they have in the top 10 picks?
Oh, I thought you were talking about. I thought you were.
Who had 2? They had. I think they had the first and third worst records in the NFL last year.
Yeah, I thought you were.
Don't look to be any better. We picked on the NFC East last year because they barely had one team besides the Cowboys be any fucking good. The Eagles made the playoffs and looked like a team that was just there to be there.
Yeah.
This
Don't,
year,
yeah, Tim.
We're talking last year. We're allowed to
I
criticize
know.
last year.
I know.
so the Texans and Titans, the Jaguars and the Colts. It's the worst division in football.
Yes.
I mean, the Colts have Jonathan Taylor, who's considered to be the best running back in the league.
Oh, but he's out, right?
He may be, but I'm just saying you can have good players all over the fucking field, but if you can't produce, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Our next game, which this one, they were fighting back and forth all fucking day long. Chargers at the Texans, 34-24.
So this is what I'm gonna say. Did Justin Herbert play in that game?
I don't think so.
That is how bad the AFC South is.
Let me see if he was playing. He was playing.
He was? Okay.
Yeah, but he's got broken ribs. Again, he wasn't 100%.
So do we blame the doctors or
We could.
pass the test?
We could.
Like,
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The next game is Browns at the Falcons,
Look at how
23-20.
Look at how bad the AFC North is. A team that can't finish off a team fucking won. By finishing off a team.
Yeah, one of the perennial dumpster fires of the league, the Browns and the Falcons, and of the mindset the Browns are mailing this season in.
They shouldn't though.
They shouldn't, but I'm of the mindset that they are because of the fact that Deshaun Watson is out injured for not.
No, he's not out injured. He's not out
I
injured.
realized it.
He's out because he apparently paid off somebody for having sexual relations with him. Which,
yeah,
holy shit! What fucking NFL player has it?
It's detrimental to the league's image. That's
Yeah.
the official story.
You know what I think of the league image?
It's a joke.
It's a dumpster fire.
I don't care.
Yep.
I'm
just saying, with the mindset that they're mailing the season in.
For what? The quarterback? They just got one off free agent market. What do they need? They don't need anything as a fucking offense or a defense. They just need to play football.
And they also need Myles Garrett to get his head out of his ass.
Okay.
I don't think the Browns is all that bad.
No, they're not. They're playing
really
bad though. And they have no reason to cash it in. Because they're getting Deshaun Watson back, not this week, but next week.
No,
the week after.
11 game. It's an 11-game suspension, JP.
It's a 6-game.
No, it was bumped up.
It was bumped up to a what?
11.
Okay. I don't think they're a good enough team where they don't need the quarterback to win for them.
No, they got a decent backup with Jacoby Brissett.
So why would they do that? That makes no sense.
If they keep the ball on the ground, if they just keep running, they could be a running team.
And they got a good running game too with Nick Chubb.
They have the best running game in the NFL. They have two of the top 10 running backs in the league. They have Kareem Hunt and what's his name?
Nick Chubb.
Yeah. I mean,
if they keep the ball grounded, they could move. They could.
Well, you got it in the NFL. You have to. You can't just run the ball. Okay. Wisconsin runs the ball 60 times a game. Sure, you can beat the fucking Western Kentuckys every fucking year, and you can do that running power football. But if you don't throw the ball,
you're not
winning. You're not winning in the NFL for sure. College football is a different animal, but I can tell you right now, you're not winning. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Okay. All
right. Next game, we got Commanders at the Cowboys. Finish of that game is 25-10.
Yep.
How
That
good is the
happened.
Commanders?
It happened. They're not very good.
No, they're really not that good.
I don't think the Cowboys are that good.
Not without Dak.
That cool?
Pac-Man.
I don't like both of
Alright.
these teams. Get them out of my division,
Oh,
especially the
we're
Commanders.
You
getting
don't want any team in your division.
That's a fact.
I don't.
Next game, we got Jaguars at the Eagles, 29-21.
How good are the Eagles?
Yeah,
How good is
exactly. I
Jalen
was
Hurts?
just gonna say, how good are the Eagles? They beat the Jaguars. They were losing this game.
No, they was okay. Look, what they was
You
doing was making the
changed your
Jaguars
pick.
good.
They were losing 14-0, Rayshawn.
That that is true.
The only reason that and I don't know because I did not watch the game that I can assume is that the Eagles actually played a bad team.
You want to know what it was, JP?
Yeah, sure.
They
Go ahead.
they
Go ahead.
defense is crazy. I don't know what's going on with the Eagles defense.
I mean, let me know. You come talk to me when they run into a really good offense. They have not run into a really good
No,
offense.
they really haven't.
Because everybody's scared to play us,
Oh my God, they can't.
Excuse me.
especially the Packers.
Oh,
Oh my God, Rishon, I love you, but good Lord, you're trolling. You're not even close to real here. Be real with me for a minute. Take being an Eagles fan out of the whole picture, because I've said this about Green Bay. I don't even think Green Bay's making the Super Bowl this year. Am I a Packer fan? Do I want them to win every game? Absolutely. Are they going to?
Yep.
Fuck no. They haven't. But if you weren't an Eagles fan and you were outside
Mm-hmm.
as outside looking in,
Looking, yeah.
do you really think the Eagles are that good?
From a scale of 1 to 10, I'll say they're a solid 6.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually a
I can tell
realistic
you right now,
approach.
Green Bay is better than that.
They probably are.
They have a better defense, and once their offense starts figuring out what they're going to do,
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay will probably be one of the top teams, and they still won't make the Super Bowl. They will be one of the top offenses in the league.
So what is it like? Is it a coach thing, a player thing?
It's
What do you think
it's
it
not
is?
it's not a nothing thing. It's just they're good. I'm not taking they're as good in the NFC right now as any other team. But let's wait until they actually play a good defense and they play a good offense. That's all I'm
A good,
saying. So what
I
my
can't wait for
point
that.
is, if you play a good all around football team, how really good are the Philadelphia Eagles? And I'm not saying they're bad because I said they were going to win the NFC East, and I still believe they are.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if they're the best team in football. I
Oh
don't know if they're
no,
as good as their 4-0 record. That's all I'm saying.
no. I won't say that. That's just being stupid. Even I won't say that. Nah. I mean, they are as good as they could be.
Oh, they're better than what they will be. But will they be better than an Aaron Rodgers led team at the end of the year? That's the question you need to ask yourself.
I feel like I could give them at least 2 years.
I'd say next year.
Yeah, this year then next year.
No.
Oh,
Well,
you mean one? Okay.
so I think next year is the year that they're going to be really good.
I don't think they're gonna have some of the people that they have right now next year. It's no, I don't think I know for sure they not.
Next game, we got Bills at the Ravens, 23-20.
Go ahead.
What
Oh, you
happened the
have more to
last?
say than I do.
Oh no,
Because
I
apparently I
really
don't know.
don't. Really don't. Go ahead, Heather. You watched this game. I didn't. I seen the end. That's all I can tell you. Go ahead.
Are you finally done?
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I think the other Bills getting ready to go.
It's Halloween time.
Yeah.
Apparently.
It was a good game. It was a good game until Harbaugh made the decision to go for it instead of kicking the field goal.
He
And
is
some
notorious
penalty
for
calls that were not penalties.
We'll give you
Oh,
that.
from what I.
I want to talk about the coaching decision.
Yeah.
Why? This is a product of a coach not trusting his defense. And you could say the same thing with Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
He has a young football team. You have an experienced defense on that side of the ball, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you not trusting what you just let your team down? You let your defense know you suck and you can't stop anybody, and exactly what happened, I'm saying happened. John Harbaugh needs to be fired. He needs to be gone. Not because he's not a good coach, but that was a bad decision. Put trust in your team. You're the head coach. You should trust everybody to do the right thing. You should trust that they're going to get the job done. If they don't, oh well. You lost 26-23, or you took it to overtime.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say. And I told Heather that watching the game. She was pretty upset. She was about ready to cry.
Heather, can you speak about the decision the Bills made at that last
Oh yeah, the fucking
second?
bullshit where he took 2 knees to run out the clock, and then we're just gonna kick the ball now.
Well, why not? Every team does that in the NFL.
Yeah.
Fucking dick move.
How is it a dick move? How is it a dick move? So the coach made the right decision
By taking 2 knees instead of sitting there and saying
But
trusting
then-
his defense to not let the Ravens get in.
Why? Okay, two different fucking concepts, Heather. The Ravens were out of timeouts, right?
Yes.
So why in the fuck would the Bills want to fucking try to score a touchdown and then give the Bills the ball back when the Bills or the Ravens have one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL? And I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna fucking say that until the day I think Lamar Jackson is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Why would you put the ball in the hands of a guy? If they can't stop the clock, fuck it. Take 2 knees, take the field goal, go home, take a shower, jerk off in the shower, do whatever you got to do because you won. John Harbaugh had that chance to try to win a game, but he decided to go for it on 4th and goal for no fucking reason when he knew that the Bills could do exactly what they were going to do.
Could walk down the field on it because they have that kind of offense that
Great
can walk
defense.
down.
But they haven't done it the whole game because it looks like Harbaugh went back to putting the leash on fucking Lamar and telling him don't run, throw the ball, which is a fucking mistake because Lamar's got the best legs on any quarterback out there.
Yep.
Well, he wasn't
Don't Ray Sean. I don't get those.
No.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry, Heather, no.
You can't.
You're gonna say Jalen Hurts got better legs?
Yep.
No.
Fuck off, man.
Yep. Yep.
I tried to warn you, Ray Sean.
I'm going to argue that till the day I die. Jalen Hurts is good, but he isn't as good as Lamar Jackson.
You see how he slides? He
Lamar
should be a
Jackson,
baseball player.
what the fuck does sliding have
Lamar.
to do with anything, you dumbass?
Have you not seen Lamar Jackson shake off 6 different defenders
You
and
not
still make a
seen
fucking
Jalen
touchdown?
Hurts did not get sacked at all.
Oh my God, you're killing me, Frenchie.
You're telling me Smalls.
Frenchie
Not Frenchie.
Smalls. Look, you're wrong, and it's okay. But you're wrong. The Bills had every right to do that because the Ravens had no timeouts.
And the Bills had 3.
Okay, so why would the Bills call a timeout? They don't need to call a timeout. I don't understand why you're mad about that. I don't understand your thinking. That would get you fired as a coach if you decided to score a touchdown when a team had no timeouts, under 2 minutes, mind you, right?
Yep.
Cannot stop the clock. You have it 1st and 10. Take 2 knees, kick the field goal on 3rd down, go the fuck home. You know, play with your wife's tits or your boyfriend's cock, whatever your LGBTQ plus, whatever you are.
Whatever Vilma likes.
Yeah, whatever you feel that you need to be important, and go home. Just why? I know it would have been great for you because the Ravens would have got the ball back. But
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The Bills had 3 timeouts at that point.
right.
So they could have stopped the clock.
They could have, but they didn't have to. That's the point. There's no need for them to.
Apparently, I'm fucking stupid, so let's move on to the next game.
No, you're not.
Next game, Cardinals at the Panthers, 26 to 16.
No, I'm educating you because you're wrong.
They should have just injured Josh Allen.
Someone might be sleeping on the couch tonight.
And I'm not saying when you are the one with the ball. I'm saying when the other team gets the fucking ball, you can stop the clock and give yourself that more time and give your defense the chance to stop the other team, which the Bills defense had done quite a few times that day.
So why is it the Ravens' fault? I don't understand.
Oh, lost.
When did I say it was the Ravens' fault?
Well, you're talking about
No.
the Ravens. You're talking about the Bills taking 2 fucking knees when the Ravens had no timeouts, right?
What she
At the
is
end of the
saying
fucking
is
game
that
with that kick, with the field goal kick. That's what I'm talking about.
Right. Why in the fuck would the Bills call timeouts?
Oh my fucking god, that just went right over the fuck
No,
your head.
no,
Yes, it did, because I'm not saying the Bills call it when they have the fucking ball. I'm saying let them score the fucking touchdown, give the Ravens back the ball. Bills still have 3 fucking timeouts.
Mm-hmm.
the Baltimore tried to let them score the touchdown also on the first run play. Then the guy tackled him anyways.
The problem is that they have no timeouts. The Ravens have 0 timeouts. So the Bills do not. The Ravens cannot stop the clock. You understand? You understand what I'm saying to you?
Oh,
You're not understanding what I'm saying, so let's just move on.
Oh my god.
JP, what Heather is saying is that she feels that the Bills took the coward's way out of winning.
Thank you.
That is what she is saying.
But am I wrong? Did they take the coward's way?
They took the smart way.
Exactly.
That's a better way to phrase
It's
it.
what every other fucking team has ever done in the NFL. Maybe not fucking John Harbaugh or fucking Staley, but the coach for the Bengals because of that one stupid play. You know what I'm talking about. I think it was in the AFC Championship game.
Something like that, yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't see where the Bills are wrong in doing what they did. That's what I'm getting at.
It's smart football play. It's a smart.
It's what every other fucking team has ever done or should do. If you don't, you're a fucking dumbass coach. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, the Bills supposed to be, I guess, one of the,
But
if not the best.
One of the favorites.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say I think the Ravens are better than what they're playing. I really do.
Which is why I think Harbaugh put the leash back on fucking Lamar Jackson, which is fucking stupid.
Which is another reason why he needs to go.
Part of it is John Harbaugh wants to be this seer or whatever I'm trying to say. Of like this guy who's a genius coach.
Well,
when
he
overthinks
himself.
things.
He outsmarted himself.
He overthinks things.
He does.
That's why I feel like quarterbacks should call audibles.
No.
Not all of them.
Not always, no.
Not such. How? Not.
I don't know.
Go on.
Next game, Cardinals at the Panthers, 26 to 16.
Next game.
Yep. Moving on.
Broncos at the Raiders.
The Raiders finally win!
32 to 23, yeah.
They finally showed how good they can be.
But they played the Broncos, though.
They played the Broncos. However, the Broncos are coming in on a hot streak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next game.
This was a good game.
I'm going to move over here a little bit. Patriots at the Packers, 27 to 24.
Yeah. I'm surprised the Patriots played this well. Period.
I'm going to not agree with you. I'm not surprised. Bill Belichick. How many times do I got to fucking say it?
They were down to the third string quarterback
I
who
don't care. Bill Belichick. Tom
Yeah.
Brady. Tom Brady. The year they won the Super Bowl was a rookie, sixth round pick that looked like a
Yeah.
frumpy piece of shit.
Yeah, I get it. It was his second year actually, but splitting hairs.
Now, the
Under the
one play that you and I were talking about,
the horse collar tackle. I
Yeah.
know what you're saying, that you've seen it called. I get that.
I've never not seen it called. That's my point.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You've seen it called, or you've never not seen it called, which is you've seen it called that horse collar. Rule book though, the rule book, that's not a horse collar. That's all I am stating.
I got you. But again, it also says in that rule book that it is at the referee's discretion.
Yeah, I'm just we complain about the officiating a lot.
So the way
And the other one that we talked, there was one other we talked about.
right, but the way that it looked, it
It
did look like
a
a horse collar, and you can't review it.
Nope.
So
You
the
can't.
way he went down
It
is
looks like a horse collar.
essentially why the rule was created in the first place.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yep.
why don't we as a rules committee get together and say anything above the numbers is a horse collar?
That would make it a lot easier to
I 100% do by second
adjudicate.
by
I use the big
second
word.
look I can understand. Yes, it probably wasn't horse collar, but the way it looked, the way he went down, they call that every time.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
The other one
Good game.
we had one other that we talked about.
I will say this, the Packers they're getting there. They're starting to figure things out. Romeo Dobbs looks like a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
Lazard, consistent as hell. The running game looks, and I'm doing this from the Packers' perspective.
Yeah, I get it.
The Packers' running game is looking great. Now, if they can get the passing game in order, Green Bay's unbeatable in my eyes.
That's
Because
how I feel about
their defense is just relentless. They've looked a little shaky this year. I did say, why are they letting them run right up the middle? Put 10 guys in the fucking box and make this third string quarterback throw. They have.
Thank you.
Okay, so Jair Alexander got hurt in this game, and he just didn't play. He was out.
No, he got hurt last game.
But they still have. They didn't play with him for like 8 games last year. And they still were really good. The defensive backs were good. Stokes played well. Rasul Douglas looked great. He was the reason why those two were the reason why that defense was so good. Now, add in there Devondre Campbell, who's looked suspect this year, but I think he'll figure it out. I just don't know why they just didn't put 10 guys in the box and say, okay, now try to run the ball. They kept them under 100 yards, but still, that's concerning to me.
Load the ball, force them to throw it.
Yes, that's what they should have done. They didn't do it, but I mean, they weren't able to throw the ball, but they left running lanes open, and which is what kept New England in the game.
Yeah,
quarterback didn't have to win them the game. All he had to do was manage it, and he did a pretty good job as a rookie. I just think Green Bay needs to figure out some things with the passing game. They need to throw the ball down the field at some point. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
It also helps that New England does not have a very good run defense either.
No,
they don't. I fully admit that too. They don't. So the Green Bay run offense looked really good, partly because of that. But they have a good running offense. So I fully agree with you there.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we'll see. I don't know how good New England's going to be.
They're gonna play the Lions this week. Yeah,
They should win that game.
they
I
should.
think the Lions gonna win.
You just always pick against New England, Rayshon. So
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna always hate that team.
Next game. That's all I wanted to say about that game.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm good with it. The other one was we had another one where the referees don't know when to throw a delay of game penalty flag.
oh yeah, and that one was on your team.
Yeah.
So
I like
how
how
we come back to this delayed game rule. They need to fix their shit because it led to a touchdown.
yes. Now here's the other thing that you probably didn't realize. You have 2 delayed games in a row. The second delayed game actually is a 15-yard penalty.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you.
Only one call, so
No, it's on the second delayed game in a row. So
I got that.
You see it a lot with teams wanting to back themselves up an extra 5 yards on a punt when they're at like the 45-yard line or so.
Okay.
They'll take a delay game. You never see them take a second delay a game because if they do, that's a 15-yard penalty.
Okay.
I have no idea what this back judge was looking at on this.
Well, the point, what really fucking pissed me off is then they assumed that he had reset the clock, and then when he didn't, they then discussed it. The play still stood. In fact, what they should have done is that play should not have happened. Per what I'm viewing, as why are you discussing it? Why does it even fucking matter?
The discussion between the
I know what the discussion was, but why is the discussion taking place if the play? No, my point is that play shouldn't have taken place. Is what I'm getting from that.
No, the discussion happened during the timeout. During the not the timeout. During the commercial. After the
touchdown. My point is that play should have been reversed.
It should have been, but as it constitutes right now, you can't challenge penalties.
It wasn't a penalty. It wasn't a penalty, though. It was a referee's error, which can be reversed. Should be reversed. That should be put in the rules that it should be reversed.
That's what you're saying, but what it is right now is you can't. But I still say that they fucked that one up.
Yeah,
that's what
I mean. The head referee for this game just seemed like he was new to the job with how much he was stumbling over his fucking words for all of the rules.
He was pointing the wrong way on half his penalty calls too.
Right? It's just like, dude, you're saying offense, but you're pointing to defense. What?
Yeah, I remember there was one that he called against the Packers.
Dave says it's our offensive coordinator, Greg Roman.
He's new.
So, Greg Roman? He's not new. I understand. No. So, all I'm going to say, I understand he's the offensive coordinator for the Ravens, right?
Yes.
Who's the head coach?
Harbaugh. So
he's the one that makes the decision, not Greg Roman. That was a Harbaugh decision. Harbaugh said as much. He even gave a dumb fucking explanation as to why he did it.
The analytics.
Fuck analytics. Analytics are not the fucking answer in football. Anybody that thinks analytics are the answer in football needs to not ever be a fucking coach. Because I fucking dealt with it all year with fucking Craig Counsell in baseball. Oh, the analytics tell me, here's your analytics. My cock is 12 inches, but I can only get 11 inches into my wife. So what the fuck does that mean? Are you going to prorate those 11 inches to 13 inches? What the fuck does that even mean? Fuck analytics. It's so dumb. I hate people that say analytics is the answer to football. Get the fuck out of here.
Baseball's running into that problem right now.
I know. That's why I use that example. But I use my penis as an example. My penis isn't 12 inches, by the way.
Oh, the 11 could fit. What is
Yeah,
that?
then we just went.
Well, analytics is a prorate. Is all it is. They're prorating shit, and it's so dumb. It makes no sense. Go ahead.
Nothing makes sense. What game is
If
on?
we've already been on for an hour and
I
15
know. That's
minutes.
why I'm trying to move along. Go ahead.
That's a fact.
See, the
Well,
next
we're
game,
gonna-
Chiefs at the Buccaneers, 41-31.
Moving on. Buccaneers are not very good. I don't think their Buccaneers are going to be very good. I mean, they're going to be one of the better teams, but I think they're going to lose games that they should win. Tom Brady's going through some shit right now, and I do want to read something to you guys
Yeah.
real quick. It came from Giselle herself.
Oh, God.
I want you to all listen. This is Tom Brady. This is the greatest of all fucking time. Just bear with me, everybody. I will find it because it is absolutely glorious.
Glorious.
What did
No,
that happen to that guy?
Oh,
He's injured. Or I think he was
Oh.
released.
Oh.
Really? They released that
Bobby
guy?
Roode.
who? AB?
No, Bobby Roode.
Oh,
Because you said glorious.
yeah, I know.
Just bear with me. I actually put it in
In the
no bucks
Discord?
for no bucks given. I do So go on to the next game, and I'll come back to it. But the Buccaneers are in dire need of actually learning how to play fucking football.
Their offensive line is a mess right
You
now.
put it in the
Also,
Discord.
Yeah, if you can put the no bucks given Discord.
yeah,
But
their
the
offensive line is a mess.
The Chiefs look decent.
Yeah,
The Buccaneers, I mean, they scored 31 points, but 31 points in a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our final game, which was the Monday night game, which, yeah. How good are the Rams? 49ers, Rams at the 49ers, 24-9.
I had a discussion.
This is a quote from Giselle Bündchen about Tom Brady. This is about their happenings, what's going on with their family right now.
Their
And this is
marital
probably why he
divorce.
took 11 days. This all started when we moved to Florida. It was like Tom became a different person the second we crossed state lines. His smooth, listen to this stupid shit. His smooth olive skin turned into a chopped, stinging red leather. He started cutting off the sleeves on all of his shirts. Apparently, he never did that. Goes grocery shopping shirtless now.
What?
Uses the word JIT, Jit. He applied a Salt Life sticker to our Range Rover. Salt Life? What does that even mean? I've
Salt
asked
Bay.
so many people, no one actually knows. This is her talking, by the way. But everyone insists they're living it. I need to be high to read this. I told Tom, it's your supermodel wife or Florida. He looked at me, took off his shirt, and went to buy something called a pub sub. He doesn't even eat bread. Like, this is Tom Brady. And everybody thought Giselle Bündchen was the problem. That guy needs help.
Uh-huh.
This is the greatest of all time. He's great when it comes to playing quarterback, but he sucks at family life. And he makes
This
out
is
with his
real
kids.
normal.
And he makes out with his kids. So, moving on.
The Rams suck. And,
The Rams do so. So how good are how about that Super Bowl? And I'll say that all year.
Yo,
That
that's what I'm saying.
Super Bowl
idea.
celebration where he was on the fucking yacht, drunk off his fucking ass.
I don't care about that.
Oh, yeah, that's a decent idea. How about that Super Bowl?
Both teams ain't doing that well. Bengals and the fucking Rams.
So the Rams lost 24-9 to the 49ers. That's all I got.
They both.
Yep.
I don't know, man.
That's pretty much it for week 4. Now we can get into the picks. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Why not?
Trying to get there.
Let's roll into it.
Are we using Google?
Yes, Google.
Use fucking Google. If you're going to send me your picks, use Google. Look, I have OCD when it comes to that shit. I had to redo Trek's picks like 14 fucking times.
But he didn't even make his picks until a few minutes ago.
He made his
Okay,
picks
that was
earlier,
today.
around 7 o'clock or so.
Oh,
I don't know what
they
math
actually
is on.
had them in way earlier. And they had them right about when I got done work.
Oh. My time, 7 o'clock.
All right. So, our first game we're picking from. Okay, I don't want to. Colts at the Broncos.
You already did.
I know.
Because I know who you picked.
Well, you can see who I picked.
I know, right?
I'm going with the Colts.
No, I need the chat.
We got Rayshawn.
Indianapolis.
I'm going with the Broncos.
Denver.
Look, now he's thinking.
No.
You're gonna stick with the Colts, huh?
I am.
I don't. Is Jonathan Taylor hurt? Is he out? Because if he's out,
Oh, I forgot about that.
well, I don't know.
I got you right now.
Hey, let me know if you're gonna pick.
You can change it. You can pick the Colts, and you got it.
You got up until the first quarter of the game.
It's fine.
All right, I'm going with the Broncos. He's out.
You're changing it to Broncos?
Yeah, he's out of for week 5.
All right.
Doesn't surprise me.
Next game, Giants at the Packers.
This game is in London. The game starts at 8:30, which means I can't be up too late for Thanksgiving, which means I went with the Packers.
Green Bay.
Don't start with me, computer. Right, Sean?
Back with Hammer.
I'm going with the Giants.
You're gonna go Giants?
Not a bad idea.
Just let me do it my way.
Okay,
Stop.
We're going to be here for another 45 minutes.
Well, it's already gonna be 45 minutes because you had me put it over here. Next game, Lions at Patriots.
New England.
Going with Detroit.
Alright. So I hate the delay on YouTube. Whoa. There it is. Lions, Alpha. It is Patriots. Alright, next game. Chargers at the Browns.
Chargers.
Chargers.
Uh,
Oh, actually. 4%. Dash with a hammer.
I still need to scroll all the way back here. Texans at Jaguars.
Jags.
Jaguars.
I don't think the Texans going to get a win this year.
Yeah, they will. There you go.
You both said Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
Jags. I went with the Jaguars as well.
There's going to be a few games now that we're getting deeper into the season where I think it's going to be a lot of us picking the same. Falcons at the Buccaneers.
I'm going with the Buccaneers.
Bucks.
Oh my God! Imagine them winning. Ooh! Imagine Falcons win.
I don't think the Falcons are beating the Bucks, though.
Whole day in hell.
Yes, sir.
Let's come back to it. Just sit after.
Next game is Steelers at Bills.
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 Bills Mafia. Those guys are insane.
Bills.
If Steelers win, somebody's getting fired from the Bills.
Dolphins at Jets.
And with the Dolphins.
This is going to be a good game.
No, it won't. Won't even be close.
I actually debated this might end up in a tie. Rayshawn, who you got?
I'm going to go with the Dolphins because JP went with the
Of
Dolphins.
course, because I went with the Dolphins.
You gotta stop saying your shit first. Tim?
I'm going Dolphins.
Dolphins. And so is. Next game, Bears at the Vikings.
Bears.
Vikings.
Vikings.
How good is the Vikings?
They're better than the Bears.
Actually do it like that, and then like that, and then that would work.
That was work? Yeah, okay.
No, I'm thinking of something else. Never asked what goes through my head. It's all scary.
I'm right there with you sometimes. Next game is Titans at the Commanders. Wendy, can you please do that outside?
Remember, I picked the Titans. You picked the Titans, I think, as well.
Yes, because it's up against the Commanders. The Titans can't beat the Commanders. There's no hope for the Titans.
Well, I mean, I was tugging at my. I just saying, it is the AFC South.
Here.
What was that, Tim?
Commanders.
What about you, Rashawn?
I'm going with the Titans.
Team of two teams that suck.
And
But which one
Commanders
sucks
at home,
worse?
right?
Which one sucks worse? Oh, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Next game is Seahawks at the Saints.
Seahawks.
Is Alvin Kamara playing?
He's still listed as questionable on my team. I'm thinking of
Is
dropping his ass.
Jameis Winston playing?
I believe he is, yes.
I'm going Saints.
I'm going Saints. That's what I went with. It all depends on if Alvin Kamara is playing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Go with the Seahawks, though.
Yeah. Next game is Panthers at 49ers. We all picked Panthers.
Panthers.
It should be an interesting game, though. The Panthers have been doing pretty good.
Yeah,
Playing
49ers
pretty well, I
are
mean.
playing better.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they've got a tough schedule.
they do. One of the toughest in
If
the
I
league.
was picking this game, I'd pick 49ers.
Yeah.
Right? Eagles at the Cardinals.
Eagles.
I
Easy.
picked the Eagles. However, let us keep in mind that here's the reason. This is the same for any fucking team that is on the East Coast. They have to fly all the way to the West Coast or close to it. That is a long trip.
That's a long trip, yes.
And teams do struggle. Rayshawn, you can sit here and shrug your head.
Wait, hold on. Are they flying out that same day, or do they fly out like?
I don't know how they do it. They probably are out there the day before,
Yeah.
a couple of days before.
Usually it's either the day before or 2 days before.
But still, the travel itself, I can tell you honestly, have you ever flown across the country?
No, I
I
haven't.
have.
Okay, so I've flown from Wisconsin to Seattle,
Hmm.
and I can tell you right now, it's only a 2 hour difference. But being on a plane seems like it takes for fucking ever.
Boston. I did
Absolutely.
Boston to L.A. years ago.
It
Only did New York to Texas.
and how did you feel after you were tired as fuck when you got off that plane, right?
Well, I was a kid.
Okay,
You napped on the plane. Tim, what are you going with?
I'm gonna go with the Eagles currently. I may change it.
Yeah.
For the record, I hate the Cardinals. They
I
You
don't
hate
like the
anyone that the Eagles play.
no. I really do not like the Cardinals.
I hear you. I don't like them either.
Next game
I
is
I don't know. I literally I watched a game and I'm like, there's no excitement. It is like Kyler Murray.
he needs to step so to see over
he
his
plays
offensive
like
line.
he has a concussion.
Okay.
Well, half the time you can't see over his line, anyways.
Well, that's like 4 quarterbacks in the league can't see over their offensive line. That doesn't mean they're not a good quarterback.
No.
Next game is Cowboys at Rams.
I
Oh
pulled at
my
this
god.
one too, but I went with the Rams.
I'm
Who you
going with
going
the
with, Rashawn?
Cowgirls.
Okay. Tim?
I'm gonna go with the Rams on this one.
All right. Alpha's going Rams. Cody's going Cowboys. All right. Next up, we got Bengals at the Ravens.
Baltimore.
Bengals are not going to beat the Ravens.
I went with the Bengals.
May I ask
You
why?
see now Ray Sean's thinking about what his
No, I'm curious. What? Why?
Bengals are
Why
right.
you?
Do you really trust the Ravens defense the way they played the last 2 or 3 weeks? I don't.
I mean,
That the
I
Bengals
trust
offense
the
can score,
Ravens.
but the Bengals offense can score points.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
just like
have the
any other
offense
offense.
to turn it into a
Uh
shootout.
okay, but against the defense that plays like they have never played football before, and that's the way the Ravens have been playing.
Mhm. That's what I mean. No, no, no. The Ravens going to kick their ass.
No, they won't.
Oh,
It's gonna be a close game.
ain't no close
No, it
games,
won't.
nothing.
I don't think it's going to be close. I really don't. I think it's going to be a double-digit win.
Mm.
Do I want the Ravens to beat the Bengals? Absolutely. I just don't think they're going to.
All right. Monday night's game.
Ain't no. All right, what team you pick?
You pick the Ravens.
Come on now.
Okay.
Someone's getting smacked soon.
Monday night game. Raiders at the Chiefs.
And I'm going with the Chiefs.
Same here.
No, I gotta go against that. Like, how good is the Chiefs?
They're pretty fucking good
They
right
just
now.
scored 41 points on the best defense in the NFL.
And
So
for
how
that
good
reason,
do you
I'm going
think
with
they
the
are?
Chiefs.
How good do you think they
I think they're good enough for my pick.
are? Okay.
No in Kansas City.
Yo, like Heather said, this is that week that a lot of us got the same picks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the deeper into the season we get and we see how everybody plays, the more and more it's going to be we're all pretty much going to be picking the same teams.
Yeah, because you get a feel
What are you trying to do?
for the stronger teams and the weaker teams.
Trying to help you.
What if the weaker teams come out of nowhere and just fucking be 6 games undefeated?
You mean the Patriots from last year?
Come out of nowhere and just start winning.
Yahoo, you gotta let it. This computer's been shitty lately, so
No reason to be in.
No, because you clicked on it. That's why. You clicked on matchups. There we go. All right, moving on to fantasy now.
My team's a dumpster fire.
Mine's not much better. I had to change out a couple of my players because of the fucking NFI thing and 0 projected points.
Offensively challenged. This is what the headline says. Offensively challenged JP's Balchinians knock off Brendan's legit team. I suck because I had like 4 guys out, and I still beat Trent.
Damn. I think my team is really good. Not really good. It's not NG's team, but it's decent.
NG's team would have lost to Bobbitt's team this week because Bobbitt beat Chaos Knows No Bounds.
Yeah.
978 to 774.
As I said, my team's a dumpster fire.
Almost 205 point difference.
Yep. As I said, team's a dumpster fire.
And Rayshawn, you beat me with 813 to 776.5.
You was gonna win that.
And G bit Better Call Taylor 925 to 778. Yeah.
I believe I play Cody next.
It's possible you do.
So you can look at who each play. So go back up.
Next week, we got JP taking on Better Call Taylor. Chaos No Bounds takes on NG. I salute you, sir. It's a good way to die. I take on Trek, and Rayshawn, you're taking on Bobbitt's team this week.
Oh.
So you cannot touch anything that. So what that means is you can't
adjust any of his players.
You can't adjust any of his players. That'd be one of us. Now we'll look into it.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Division 1, NG of course is still in first place. Bobbitt's definitive team is in second. I'm in third. JP, you're in fourth.
Yeah.
Division 2, Better Call Taylor's in first. Black Hammer, you are in second. Chaos No Bounds is in third. And Trek is in fourth. For our divisions there. Sheesh.
Well, at least not in last place.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
NG is still undefeated right now. And Trek is at 0.
Oh, no win.
I know. I'm not making fun of you, Trek.
Oh, yeah. Look, he didn't even want to do this. I made him do it.
It's in memory of Bobbitt.
It's in memory of Bobbitt, so I made him do it. And he fight, but...
So yeah, that'll be interesting and fun for the upcoming weeks here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting. That works.
Great shape. I'm a video gamer. It's my fucking OCD. But with that being said, here are your leader points so far. It's off by 1 on Rayshawn's. He and JP are actually tied.
Oh.
But I don't think we're going to be tied after this week.
No. I'm gonna win.
I don't think you're winning at all.
Yeah, I'm just glad I'm still top 4 with how shit my picks have been.
Welcome to me. Hey, I'll be self-deprecating all I want. I'm good at it.
Okay.
So that being said, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to talk about?
I got nothing.
No, I got nothing.
All right.
Good luck to everybody. The rest of the week.
Yeah, good luck for your picks. Good luck in your fantasy league. And you are ahead of me there, Alpha. We shall see you next week. Or you could follow some of us over to the Horny Goat and watch us play Telltale's version of The Walking Dead later
Don't
on
tell me
tonight.
which is scarier, that game or Connor's driving in Ghost Recon.
That's a debate for another night there, Tim. But with that being said, have a good night, and we shall see you next week.